Perfect. Hello, my name is Adrian Niculescu. Here is a new video about LinkedIn marketing. I'm broadcasting live from Facebook, and on Facebook, I'm broadcasting from my own page, facebook.com/adrianniculescu.com, and the video is syndicated to other pages, to some Facebook groups, to my Twitter account is twitter.com/adiniculescu, and to LinkedIn. And also separately, I'm broadcasting on YouTube. So presentation, the videos to be stored both on Facebook, on my page, on the other pages, on the groups, and also separately on YouTube. There is a description near the video, and you can see and you can try the tool I'm using to syndicate the video from Facebook Live to the other pages and to the other groups, and also on LinkedIn and Twitter, and also there is another link where there is a special offers for some tools related to LinkedIn marketing to help you have a better experience with your account. Yesterday we had some problems with the sound on Facebook. I believe today things are solved. Anyway, what I'm doing through those calls, I want to educate you as much possible regarding certain subjects, and the subject for this period is LinkedIn marketing. Why LinkedIn? Because recently was acquired by Microsoft for a huge amount, like $26 billion. And if you are selling products and services, and if you are looking for investors, business partners, clients for, I don't know, properties, things like that, LinkedIn is an amazing source. For me personally, it was in the last few years the main source for inquiries regarding consulting, speaking gigs, and anyway, high-end stuff. The problem and the opportunity with LinkedIn is that due to the fact that so many high-level entrepreneurs, managers, and professionals are there, and of course, there's a lot of money on LinkedIn because these are high-paid people with accesses to budgets, and they have purchasing power. Everywhere on LinkedIn now you are seeing people pitching, selling. Whenever you are connected with somebody you receive a sales pitch, things like that, and it's a totally wrong approach. And I need to say that I had a lot of problems with myself to implement the habit of doing live videos because I don't know, I have other things to do related to my business. So I said, okay, because almost every morning I jog. I run for, I don't know, 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 7 kilometers, depend. But usually at least 5 days a week, I'm jogging, I'm running in the morning, how to say. I said at the beginning of my work day also to do 1 or 2 live videos to implement the habit, because the only thing I can improve myself is by doing, and it's totally true for you. And in the last year, I saw this was very visible on my Facebook account, on my Facebook personal account, where of course the 5,000 friends capacity is overbooked because I have more than 1,000 friends requests. But this is not what I wanted to say, and it's not relevant. But like 1 year ago, I had like 100 followers on my Facebook profile, and now I have like 1,600 followers. And my question with myself and regarding the time I'm spending on social media, because I spend a lot of time on social media, is what kind of value I can bring. Of course, I can put some nice pictures from I don't know, my holidays, from I don't know, where I eat, or what I'm doing, but I believe this bring very, very little value to the people in my audience, because if you are spending some time to see what I'm doing, the best way would be to take some value, to learn something which can be implemented in your business. So the subject for the call today is how you can bring value, how you can create value on LinkedIn. Because the best way to attract the kind of customers you want, the kind of relationships you want to build, if you want to be perceived out of the overall noise, is to add value, to create value. And LinkedIn has, I believe it was implemented last year, I don't remember exactly, a blogging capacity, a blogging platform called Pulse. So you could start writing today an article about your expertise, and uh, uh, in that article you can share something which can be valuable for your audience. At the end of the article, you can put as a resource some information about yourself, how people can contact you, and so on. Or even you can put a link to a product which can be purchased or ordered, or a service, or an inquiry, contact form, anything else. So um, think about the potential an article can have. Um, I didn't use on LinkedIn any tool to grow my following, because there are some tools which can bring you, I don't know, new connections on stuff, but I believe those type of tools are spammy. So on LinkedIn, I used the organic growth approach, and I have like I don't know, 8,000 contacts or something like that, and 60 or 70% of those contacts are absolutely high level professionals. And by publishing, I don't know, on a weekly basis, or every 2 weeks, or monthly, but weekly or every 2 weeks would be perfect. By publishing something there, you will be able to showcase your expertise, to deliver value to the audience, at the end of the article, to make yourself pitched for what you want to sell. Because I saw on LinkedIn some people are publishing sales in Pulse, and it doesn't work. Maybe if you are selling water in the desert, and people can pay you with what they have with them in the desert, maybe this can work, but otherwise it will not work. You try to push, but in the reality you need to do it differently. You need to pull. For example, I don't use LinkedIn for real estate, and I thought about it, why I don't use it. And most of, let's say, my contacts regarding the real estate business are not there. Most of them are on Facebook. And even with the property owners, so many of them are sending me property data via WhatsApp. I was even very close to finalizing a deal only to WhatsApp. But unfortunately, in the last phase, the deal dropped. But it was something amazing. But I'm using a lot of LinkedIn to spread quality information on marketing. And in the last 2 years, I don't know if I can say fortunate, or blessed, or I don't know how to say. I acquired a lot of marketing knowledge, and of course, I have the possibility to work with certain clients, which I can serve well. But I thought, why not to serve also the ones who don't want to work with me? Maybe they don't know about me, but they want that type of information to help them to advance in their business, in their marketing, and so on. So these trainings are about this. So if you want to make yourself known on LinkedIn and to get the cream of clients from there, you need to approach this from this perspective. Don't try to sell. Try and succeed, of course, to create value. As said, by publishing on polls, by doing a video just like that, filming yourself on YouTube, and after that sharing the video, by posting on groups. There are so many absolutely amazing groups having 50,000 persons, 200,000 persons, 5,000 persons, 3,000 persons. It doesn't matter exactly the figure, but most of the members of any group on LinkedIn, except the ones who checked in their profile that they don't want to receive notifications from groups. They receive on a daily or on a weekly basis an email from LinkedIn with a digest of what happened on that group. So what you are posting there is discussion, which can be a link to an article, even a link to an article from your blog, or a link to an article from Pulse, or a video or something else, has the possibility to reach thousands of eyeballs, because those digests are sent in the inboxes of the members of the groups, and the sender is LinkedIn. The sender is trusted by Google. So most of the times, or in the majority of times, the emails from LinkedIn then they don't go to spam. They go to the inbox, even to the social media tab of inbox. But anyway, in inbox, and this is a huge opportunity to have so many eyes on what you are publishing there. So first, use polls, create content there, make a habit of doing that. And it's actually not easy, but it's not impossible to implement new habits, because anyway, if we are looking at the time passing, and for me, how to say, the real proof for that is seeing the growth of my children. The time will pass anyway, and if you don't start implement new habits right away, it will be harder and harder to implement them over time, and it's normal. So let's say create a habit, like, I don't know, once a week to publish an article. Do it early in the morning, or in the evening, or at the beginning of the weekend. Just do it once a week or once every 2 weeks. Create a video. So many people, they want to digest content through video. They don't want to read. Any video sent on Facebook Live or published on YouTube is formatted to be watched on a tablet, on a smartphone. So it's very, very easy to transmit any type of information. And don't be a seller. Be, I don't know, a consultant, a preacher, how to say. Don't think about any potential result, because maybe you say, okay, I want to do those videos, but I want to sell this and that, or I want a pay raise or something else. Take yourself out from the outcome. Do it for the sake of doing, and your only focus to be to add value to the audience. Because if you are creating value, if people are implementing what you are teaching, and you can have a lot of expertise, maybe in the areas which you don't know about. For example, let's say if you are a real estate broker, how to say, but maybe you have an expertise in how to do workouts, or how to develop yourself in a certain way, how to talk with your spouse, how to talk with your wife. So the expertise you are showing can be related with, let's say, your main job, or not necessarily. But as a professional, you can teach related stuff. It's not anything wrong, how to say. I even thought of myself some parenting classes. Of course, I'm not an expert on parenting, but helping raising two amazing daughters, I've discovered so many interesting things, which even I applied to the children of other persons, and in 2-3 minutes, the the parents were astonished when I applied those strategies of speaking to them in a certain way. But of course, let's go back to LinkedIn. If you want to create value on LinkedIn, and if you are a professional, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a manager, you must do that. It's the perfect space to showcase your expertise. Maybe if you are involved in a publishing project, you should you should publish some case studies about how you covered an event, or how you overcame a crisis. Of course, you don't need to give information which should not be shared, but you can really help other people based on your own experience. Also, I don't recommend to become like the kind of professor without practical experience, because this will hurt you a lot. The problem is that when you are sharing something valuable, I believe people want to implement it right away. And if you don't have practical experience with it, it will be actually not very relevant. And the example I'm using is with real estate transactions. So many trainers in real estate, they never, they didn't do any real estate transaction, maybe besides buying their own house. And it's quite a fake stuff to teach other people to do real estate transactions if you have zero experience. Of course, you can have a manual, you can put some motivation, but at the end of the day, for example, doing the process of let's say a real estate transaction lasting for 8 to 9 months to be completed is impossible to be documented in a real sustainable way if you don't have a real and practical experience with it. So how you can create value on LinkedIn? Start immediately. Think about what kind of expertise you want to showcase. Start publishing on polls, blog posts, create videos on YouTube, share them on LinkedIn, on your profile, on the groups where are your potential customers, and do it implementing like a habit, doing this on a weekly basis, 2 times per month, but just do it. And of course, if you need help with your LinkedIn account, because there are some tools, there are also tools on Facebook. We'll talk about those sometime in the future. But now there is a set of tools, and they are available at I've bought them immediately, less than $50, to help you with the LinkedIn account, to create the avatar for your profile, the head, your title, which is like a short pitch, and also has a communication app, a lot of tools, and you can find the link in the description on this video to check it out. And also, if you want to broadcast, like I'm broadcasting on Facebook Live and syndicating the content on other pages, on other groups, and also on Twitter and LinkedIn. And there is also a link in the description of this video. You can try for free the app I'm using, which is awesome. We'll meet again very soon. If you have comments, please comment on this video. If you want to find out about certain subjects, about marketing, about business, about something else, don't hesitate to comment and let me know. Thank you very much. Bye.